If you truly want to change your life, fix your money situation, and start living your rich life, this is the 6-month blueprint you need to follow. Picture this. You wake up and you already know where your money is going, without obsessing over every coffee, every snack, every small purchase. Imagine actually hitting your savings and investing targets, making money choices with calm confidence, and having everything match the life you want to live. I've helped millions of people, bus drivers, teachers, and yes, millionaires, make that real, and now it's your turn. I'm going to walk you through the exact step-by-step system that works, and you can stretch it across 6 months or compress it into 1 month for a fast start. Your speed, your call. But listen carefully. If you can't give me 10 minutes of focused attention while I cover month 1, the month with the most critical action steps, then I'm going to have a hard time helping you. So let's get to work. Month 1. Build the foundation of your rich life. Build the foundation of your rich life. Month 1 is about defining what your rich life means and putting a clear plan under it so it becomes real. If you mess this part up, the entire 6-month plan collapses because it won't be built around your actual needs. Define your rich life. A rich life isn't really about having more money. It's about living on purpose, spending on what matters to you, not what society or Instagram or your neighbors say you should care about. So ask yourself, what do I genuinely value? What kind of life do I want? And what am I currently spending on that I don't even care about? If your life looks like everyone else's, buying a house because that's what people do, leasing a car because it looks good, chasing the newest gadgets, and never stopping to ask what makes you feel alive and fulfilled, that's a red flag. You might not be living your rich life. You might be borrowing someone else's. Here's a better way to see it. I want you to spend lavishly on the things you love, really love. Maybe it's a wine tasting trip in Napa. Maybe it's flying lessons. Maybe it's getting the best seat at every concert you go to. And I want you to cut costs ruthlessly on the things you don't care about. If you don't give a damn about cars, why are you driving that car right now? These are examples of what I call money dials, universal spending categories like travel, health, or relationships. I use them to imagine, design, and build my rich life, and I want you to do the same. For example, having a driver waiting at the airport, getting pre-cooked meals, paying someone to help clean the house. I've turned that dial way up, but social status stuff like watches, I don't even wear a watch. That dial is turned all the way down. That's my rich life. I know my money dials. I want you to identify one right now. One dial you love so much you'd happily spend $1,000, $5,000, even $10,000 on it today if money dropped into your lap and you had to choose. And then I want you to identify the category you care about least. Maybe it's food. Maybe you're totally fine pouring oats into a bowl, adding water, and eating it like that. Great. Own it. Lean into it. Once you've chosen your money dials, I want you to pick 2 kinds of goals. First, short-term goals, the building blocks. These are quick wins like paying off high-interest debt or setting aside money for Christmas gifts. They give you breathing room and confidence. Second, long-term goals, the big dreams. This is where you think bigger, buying a house, starting a business, retiring early. With a long-term plan and consistent saving and investing, these goals are absolutely achievable. But if you don't know what your rich life looks like and you don't know the goals that get you there, you'll be like the captain of a ship with no destination, completely useless. Now I know some of you are thinking, okay, Riam, but give me numbers. Tell me exactly how to do this. Fine, I'll give you numbers. The second thing you'll set up in month 1 is a conscious spending plan. What if you could make sure you're saving and investing the right amount each month, and then use the rest of your money guilt-free on whatever you want? Eating out, travel, massages, whatever. You can. It takes a bit of work. The only catch is you have to decide ahead of time where your money is going, even if it's scribbled on the back of a napkin. And you need to know your 4 key numbers. Here's how. First, start with your take-home pay, what you earn after taxes and deductions. That's the foundation of your conscious spending plan. Next, split your spending into 4 buckets. Bucket 1, fixed costs, 50% to 60% of your take-home pay. These are non-negotiables: rent or mortgage, utilities, groceries, transportation, childcare, debt payments. After you total your fixed costs, add 15% to cover the stuff you forgot: car repairs, medical bills, random expenses that always show up. My conscious spending plan already includes this buffer, and you can grab it from the link in the description below. Bucket 2, investments. 5% to 10%, ideally more. This is where real wealth is built. This is future money. Think retirement accounts, index funds inside those accounts, or any investments that grow while you sleep. Bucket 3, savings goals. 5% to 10%. These are short and midterm goals. Building an emergency fund, saving for a big trip, saving for a house. And bucket 4, my favorite category of all, guilt-free spending, 20% to 35% of your take-home pay. That's a lot of money. And here's the best part. This is where you spend generously on what you love: eating out, travel, hobbies, whatever lights you up. Why does this matter? Because it gives you permission to enjoy what you value without shame. Spoiling your family, taking incredible trips, and not second-guessing every single purchase. And if there's no way you can currently spend 20% to 35% of your paycheck guilt-free every month, maybe that's the gentle kick in the butt you need to, finish watching this video by the nice man who's trying to help you get your financial numbers under control. Month 2, build a moat. Month 2 is about building a financial moat, the thing that makes you less fragile. The first step is building an emergency fund. This becomes your financial safety net for when life throws a curveball: medical bills, car repairs, or, especially, losing your job. Without an emergency fund, you end up leaning on credit cards or draining savings and retirement accounts just to pay for essentials. My standard recommendation is to work up to 3 to 6 months of essential living expenses or fixed costs. Calculate your monthly basics: rent, groceries, utilities, or use my conscious spending plan in the description below to do it automatically. Then multiply that number by 3 or 6. That's your target. Next, open a high-yield savings account. Nickname it just in case. Then set up an automatic transfer: $50, $100, whatever fits your CSP, from your checking account to that emergency fund. And if you love that feeling of safety, expand it. 6 months, 8 months, 12 months. Once you're consistently building your safety net, it's time to confront the financial bully that's been following you around: high-interest debt. Getting rid of high-interest debt is one of the most powerful moves you can make. Let's take a common example: credit card debt with minimum payments. Real example: you have $6,000 of credit card debt at a 25% APR. The minimum payment might be interest plus 1% of the balance. So your first payment is $185. Out of that, maybe only $60 reduces the principal. The other $125 is just interest. Now listen closely. If you keep paying the minimum, it can take you over 25 years to pay it off, and you could pay almost $112,000 in interest. That's like a little kid letting the school bully steal his lunch money on day 1, then showing up every single day for the next 30 years with his pockets jingling, ready to hand it over again. Debt feels crushing, but with a clear plan, you can take control and erase it. Start by listing every debt: every card, the balance, the APR, the minimum payment. Immediately, you'll have more clarity. If your debt is unmanageable, one of your first calls should be to your lenders to ask for a lower interest rate. Yes, sometimes they actually reduce it. Worst case, they say no. Best case, you just got ahead. Next, figure out how much money you can put toward debt each month. And remember, the only way you'll truly know this is by downloading the conscious spending plan from the description and plugging in your numbers. It will become painfully obvious what you can put toward debt: maybe $100 a month, maybe $500. That's your starting point. If your goal is to pay the least interest and get out fast, here's the plan. Keep paying the minimum on all your cards. If that uses $400 out of your $500, then take the remaining $100 and throw it at the highest interest debt first. You're plugging the biggest hole in your boat. Once that card is paid off, move to the next highest interest rate. Think of it like reverse investing. Every dollar you put toward high-interest debt is a dollar you're saving in future interest. It moves you closer to your rich life. Do you see what's happening? You're taking control. Congratulations. By the end of month 2, you've tackled the urgent stuff: debt, spending, and the emergency fund. Even if it takes time to fully fund them, you now have a plan and a timeline, and you've started defining your rich life. Now it's time to make that vision real. Month 3, build wealth like a pro. Build wealth like a pro. Month 3 is where you set up simple, automated systems to build wealth. No stress, no complicated spreadsheets, just steady, predictable progress. Let's start with investing. And if you want financial advice that actually works, and less nonsense from crypto bros yelling to the moon and suddenly begging for regulation because it helps them pump their bags, click subscribe and turn on notifications for more videos like this. Debt holds you down. Investing sets you free. It's how your money grows quietly in the background, even while you sleep. Here are my 4 laws of investing. 1. Index funds are your new best friend. I know a lot of you love dogs. Some of you love your spouse. Try falling in love with low-cost index funds. They're bundles of hundreds of stocks that track the overall market. And historically, over the last 100 years, the market has trended upward. It goes up and down, but over time it has risen, averaging about 7% per year after inflation. That is a lot, and it's a simple way to invest with strong long-term returns. No tracking stocks, no logging in every day, none of that. Pro tip: if you want it even easier, use target date funds from low-cost brokers like Schwab, Vanguard, or Fidelity. You pick the year you plan to retire, choose the fund with that year in the name, like Vanguard 2060, and the fund automatically diversifies and rebalances, getting more conservative as you age. 2. Time in the market beats timing the market. Start early, even with small amounts, $20 or $50 a month, and your wealth can stack up dramatically because of time and compound interest. Compound interest means you earn returns, then those returns earn returns, and it starts snowballing almost exponentially. Let's talk real numbers. Say you're 30 years old. You already have $5,000 invested from your 20s. You get a raise and can contribute $1,000 a month. After 35 years, at 65, you'll have invested $425,000 total. But thanks to compounding, you could have about $1.76 million. Do you see what that means? You made roughly $1.3 million in investment returns. That's insane. With that amount, you could spend close to $6,000 a month for the rest of your life and, safely, never run out. This is why it drives me crazy when people act like investing is some mysterious, impossible thing. You can learn this. I'm showing you right now. 3. Max out your tax-efficient accounts. Let me say it plainly. If your employer offers a 401k match and you're not taking it, you're leaving free money on the table. That's like walking past a $100 bill and saying, "No thanks." Use your 401k. If you can contribute to a Roth IRA, let that money grow and withdraw it tax-free in retirement. If you're eligible for an HSA, you can use it as an investment account with triple tax advantages. These are incredible cheat codes available to normal people. Forget the secret rich people investments. Most of that is nonsense. You already have access to powerful tools. Use them. 4. Fire your 1% AUM financial advisor. Let me blow your mind. Most advisors charge a percentage, something like 1% of your portfolio. Sounds small, right? Wrong. Without fees, a $100,000 portfolio could grow to about $761,000 after 30 years. With a 1% fee, it can shrink to around $574,000. That fee quietly ate about 25% of your returns. Pull out your wallet, you freaks. Yes, I'm talking to you watching this right now. Oh, you have $100 in there? Give me $25. Now next year, give me 25% again. And again, it compounds. And I'm going to use it to buy a BMW and park across the lines so everyone hates me. Be nicer. You're trying to help people. Keep it simple. Low-cost target date funds or index funds at low-cost brokers like Vanguard, Fidelity, or Schwab will beat most financial advisors over the long run. And if you do have a complex situation or want personalized help, that's fine. Use an advisor who charges a flat fee or hourly fee. That's what I've done before. Then you're paying for advice, not paying a percentage of your money. A great option for flat fee planning is our sponsor, Facet. Facet helps you understand and expand your financial opportunities by giving you flexible access to a team of financial planners, CFP professionals, and support across retirement planning, tax strategy, estate planning, and more. Instead of taking a percentage of your portfolio, there's an affordable flat membership fee. And when you have big questions, can we retire? When can we retire? What if I quit and change careers? How do we pay for college? How are my investments doing? It can be incredibly helpful to have a professional run scenarios and give you a second set of eyes. We've partnered with Facet to run scenarios for couples on my podcast with complex situations, and they're extremely helpful. A financial planner isn't for everyone, but if you want another set of eyes, check out their membership options at facet.my. Now, all of this needs to go one step further. You need automation. You think I want to sit around transferring money and tracking it on a spreadsheet? No. You want money flowing into the right accounts without lifting a finger. No more missed bills. No more guessing what you can spend. No more logging into online banking or using random apps on your phone. I have 0 financial apps on my phone. Why would I? It's automated. Automate your rich life. Here's how it works. Your paycheck hits your checking account on the first of the month. Start with your 401k. Say your employer matches 5%. You set 5% to automatically go into your 401k so you get the full match. Next, Roth IRA. On the 5th, once you know your paycheck is in, you automate a monthly percentage, say 5%, from checking into your Roth IRA or another tax-efficient account where it grows tax advantage, sometimes tax-free, ideally in index funds. Retirement savings, done. Now savings. You set automatic transfers by percentage. Maybe 2% goes to a wedding fund, another 2% to a house down payment fund. The final 1% tops up your emergency fund. Paying yourself, done. Next, your credit card, the tool you use for guilt-free spending and regular bills. You set up an automatic payment from checking to pay the credit card in full every month. No late fees, done. Finally, bills you can't pay by card, rent, utilities, whatever. You can automate these too with direct debit. Some banks can even issue a check automatically each month. Boom, one less thing on your to-do list. If you want more detail on automation, or you have irregular income and don't get paid the same each month, I have a video right here that shows you how to set it up. All right, by month 4, your systems and strategies are in place. But there's still one thing that can sabotage everything. I'm talking about you. Month 4, conquer your money psychology. Month 4 is where you look in the mirror and have an honest conversation with yourself about your invisible money scripts. Beliefs so deep you don't even notice them. They shape how you save, spend, and invest. And until you can see these stories, you can't challenge them or change them. Here are scripts I hear all the time. Money is evil. Money is bad. Rich people are greedy. If I make too much money, it changes people. Yeah, money changes people. It made me more adventurous, more spontaneous, more generous. This script keeps you stuck, scared, and small. Money isn't evil. Money is a tool that lets you live the rich life you want. What matters is how you use it. I'll always be bad with money. I'm not good with money. I'm not good at math. Stop it. Nobody is born knowing how to manage money. You can learn the basics. This is not some secret language only ancient priests can decode. If you believe this script, you'll never take the small, simple steps that actually change your life. I need to make more before I start saving or investing. Or the classic, must be nice. There's no way I can even invest $20 a month. Ah yes, the procrastinator's favorite excuse. If you're waiting for the perfect salary or a magical future moment, you'll wait forever. Give me your spending. I guarantee I can find $50 a month right now that's being wasted, and we can redirect it into something aligned with your rich life. I know I can do it. What I want is for you to know you can do it. I deserve to treat myself. You only live once. You can't take it to the grave. Listen, if you want nice things, great. I like nice things too. But you can't use cute little phrases to justify overspending on random nonsense. That's how you stay broke while convincing yourself it's self-care. So take 10 minutes and write down everything that comes to mind when you think about money. No filters, no judgment. Just your internal money dialogue. I'll never have enough. I came from poverty. I'll die in poverty. I can't learn this. Then ask, are these beliefs helping me or holding me back? If they're holding you back, decide consciously that you're going to change them. Now, here's something else most people never do. Talk to their partner about money before there's a disaster. Why are we like this? Why do we only discuss money when something is already on fire? Let's fix it. If you don't have a partner, skip to month 5. If you do, have a money date. This month, sit down with your significant other for a 30-minute money date. No stress, no spreadsheets. You don't even have to talk numbers. Just an honest conversation about money. How you feel, what you want, what's been blocking you. Here's the agenda. Number 1, start positive, about 5 minutes. Pick a calm time. Start with a compliment. You're amazing at finding travel deals. Thank you. It makes our trips incredible. Number 2, discuss your rich life, about 10 minutes. Ask, what does a rich life mean to you? If we could spend more on something we love, what would it be? Start with possibility. Number 3, unpack your money scripts, about 5 minutes. Ask, what did you learn about money growing up? How do you think that affects you now? Just like you need to understand your scripts, you want your partner to explore theirs. Number 4, review the numbers. 5 minutes. I mean basics. Income, savings, big expenses. Remember, 5 minutes. We are not pulling out a spreadsheet. Even me, an optimizer who loves them. I have to tell myself, don't do it, Rem. Don't pull out that spreadsheet with 45 gorgeous tabs. Don't. You're building awareness and connection. Number 5, end with action. 5 minutes. Celebrate a win and choose one small next step. Let's set up a travel fund this month so we can take that trip next year. Or, when should we talk next? 2 weeks? This keeps momentum, and you both start looking forward to the next money conversation. Try it. Your relationship and finances will be stronger if you do. If you want to go deeper, get my new book, Money for Couples, where I lay out a 10-step system to build a rich life with your partner. All right, you have your money systems. You're getting a grip on your money psychology. Now we need to address the elephant in the room. Month 5, negotiate everything. Month 5 is where you say, okay, I want to fix my finances. Can I just make more money? Yes, you can. But too many people focus on earning extra money while ignoring the holes in their leaky bucket. They have debt, no investments, and spending habits that don't match anything they care about. But you're in month 5. You've already repaired the bucket. You know exactly what you would do with a cash injection. So let's start with the most common way to raise income, negotiating a salary increase. A $10,000 raise can compound into hundreds of thousands over your lifetime. But people accept less than their market value because they fear the conversation and don't know how to approach it. I'm going to show you. Step 1, build your case. Track specific examples of how you added value. Hit goals, improve results, save the company money. Step 2, research your worth. Use sites like Glassdoor, Payscale, and Salary.com to find market rates for your role and experience. Step 3, practice the conversation. You can use a script. I've been reflecting on my performance over the last year. I've consistently delivered X specific results. Based on my contributions and market data, I'd like to discuss adjusting my compensation to target number. How can we make this happen? Step 4, don't accept the first offer automatically. You may not get an immediate cash bump if they push back. That's okay. Ask about flexibility. Explore alternatives. Bonuses, extra vacation days, benefits. Now that's the short version. I have a full video that goes deeper if you need it. And if you can't negotiate, if you're underpaid like so many people, apply for other jobs. In the hiring process, you have more leverage than you'll ever have to negotiate pay. Next, negotiate expenses. When it comes to building wealth, the biggest wins often come from cutting big expenses. Housing, cars, recurring bills. If you can reduce those and keep fixed costs under 60% of take-home pay, that's a strategic move. It frees up money to save, invest, and spend on what you love. Let's break down where you can win. Number 1, housing, rent, or mortgage. This is usually the biggest expense, but it doesn't have to swallow your entire income. Yes, you can negotiate rent. You can downsize. If you're renting, you can shop better options when your lease ends. Homeowners, depending on timing, can call the lender to refinance at a lower rate. Housing is the biggest lever and also the hardest to change. Number 2, transportation. Usually the second biggest expense and also difficult to change. Owning a car is more expensive than most people admit. Gas, insurance, maintenance, loan payments, all of it. Think carefully. Do you really want to go into debt for the newest Ford SUV? First of all, why do you even want a Ford? They suck, they break down, whatever. That's my personal trauma. Does your household really need 3 cars? Do you truly need a new car when your current one is only 5 or 7 years old? Decide how long you keep your car. Those decisions can save you hundreds or thousands per year. Number 3, recurring bills. Cable, internet, subscriptions. Look at your monthly bills. Are you actually using all of them? That gym membership? Cancel what you don't need or negotiate lower rates. Pro tip: if you ask for the retention department and say you're thinking of canceling, you'll often get a big discount. Number 4, interest rates. High-interest credit cards and loans eat your wealth potential. If you're paying 25% plus on credit cards, stop it. Pay them down as quickly as possible and also call the company to request a lower rate. Something as simple as, "I've been a customer for over 6 years. I'd like to request a lower interest rate on my credit card." That 5-minute call can save you thousands. Number 5, fees. Late fees, overdraft fees. Fees are basically pure profit for companies and pure waste for you. Bank fees, overdrafts, late payments, even gym penalties. You can often get them waived by simply saying, "Hi, I see a $35 overdraft fee on my account. I'd like that waived, please." In other words, take control of your money. By now, your finances are in better shape than most people's. But living a rich life isn't a one-time event. It's building habits and systems that grow with you. Month 6, scale up your rich life. In month 6, you start your first of many monthly money check-ins, either with yourself or with your partner, to keep your financial ship on course. Here's what you do. Number 1, celebrate your wins. Stop, pause, acknowledge your progress. Too many people spend their lives saying, "This is scary," and never letting themselves feel good about money. When are you going to feel good? When you're 95 and finally look at your investment account and go, "Oh, that's actually pretty good," and then you're dead? Do it now. Feel good now. Paid off another chunk of debt? Hell yes. Hit a savings milestone? High five. Celebrate solo or with your partner. You took control. You made changes. It's working. You deserve to recognize that. Next, review your numbers. Look at key numbers: income, expenses, investments, debt. Notice what changed. Compare it to your conscious spending plan. Yes, the percentages are guidelines, but sticking close to them helps you live a very rich life. Number 3, adjust. Are you on track to pay off that credit card by your target date? If not, maybe you cancel a few subscriptions. Maybe you cut down on eating out. Did you earn unexpected income? You should already have a rule for unexpected income, broken down by percentages. The key is that you're course correcting. You're paying attention. We made a plan. Are we on track? Something went off track? That's okay, fix it. This monthly check-in takes 1 hour. You have the time, and it leads directly to living a very rich life. The second thing I want you to schedule is less frequent, but just as important. A 6-month review, 1 hour every 6 months. 2 items are always on the agenda. Number 1, revisit your rich life vision. Is it still what you want? If you could spend $10,000 guilt-free, would you still choose the same money dial? Number 2, update your financial plan. Maybe you got a raise, maybe your priorities changed. Maybe something broke in your house. That's life. Your financial plan should evolve with it. So adjust your spending, saving, and investing accordingly. That might mean allocating more money to new priorities, like a trip for a friend's wedding. Be aggressive with debt payoff and investments, but also remember, you have to spend a little money on yourself too. That's okay. I love doing the review every 6 months because if something drifts off track, you still have another 6 months to correct it before the year ends. The beauty of this system is it grows with you. Ask any athlete, chef, or business owner. They won't tell you there's a magic formula to become insanely successful in 2 weeks. They'll tell you, do the fundamentals, stay consistent, and your experience will compound. In a few months, your life can look completely different. So do the basics. Don't be the person who says, these are great steps, I'll do them someday. Now, you might have noticed we didn't cover one of the biggest money topics. Should you buy or rent? You might be surprised. Click this video to find out why renting might be the best financial decision you ever make.